everybody, welcome to a vlog. I thought to do a vlog today. Excuse me, my throat, it sounds like my throat's on its way out because there was a lot of shouting going on last night and singing and everything. I thought to do a vlog, a normal vlog, because there wasn't a live stream this weekend. Or there isn't going to be a live stream this weekend whatsoever. I remember, if anybody actually, well, some people did actually watch my live stream, the last one I did, and I did mention there wouldn't be a live stream this weekend on the Friday yesterday, because obviously I was out, which I was, and obviously I was hoping to maybe do it tonight, but it's not going to happen tonight either. I was hoping to kind of just bring, just kind of do it a day later, so that I can still get like a live stream out this weekend, but it's not going to happen. But anyway, this is life, excuse me. Going into these weekly streams, I did say there will be some now and again down the line. It will happen where I'm not going to be available. So, but I will be back next weekend. Next Friday for coming. Next Friday, hopefully, all being well, and I will be back with another live stream then. So, but for the meantime, I thought to just upload just a regular vlog. But yeah, yesterday was good. Yesterday was a good day, an evening. Well, most of the evening. Met up with Smithy and a couple others. There was 4 of us all together. Well, actually, no, there was 5 of us at one point. That we all met up for a few drinks. Me, Smithy, and a couple mutual friends of. Well, they're more friends of Smithy, people Smithy knows, but I know a couple of them from like I know a couple of them anyways through the years. And yeah, so we went to go and see, we went to Whole New Theatre, which is one of the big theatres, main theatres, that does all the pantos and all sorts of live shows and everything, So yeah, so I went to Whole New Theatre to go see Vampire Rocks by Steve Steinman, Ghost Train, and it was a bloody good night. It really was. It was a nice change because I've not been to my local theatre or any of them. Well, Whole New Theatre, I used to go obviously when I was a kid. My mum used to take me to go see the pantos at Christmas, and I can't remember how long ago it was that I last was there. I think I must have been at school when the last time I went to New Theatre. I must have been in the last year of me being at school, or the last 2 at least. Because I do remember going with school for I think it was Scrooge, Christmas Carol or something like that. Or Scrooge production. I remember going to see Scrooge production around about Christmas before we all broke off for Christmas. And so we all went as like a school thing, a school day out or night out. And so that might have been maybe the last time I went. I can't remember. And it closed for a little bit, and then they refurbished it. I completely redid it out, gutted it out, updated all the main stage and everything. So they completely gutted the place, and it looks really different now. It looks really nice actually now. I didn't record or anything inside the theatre. I didn't take any pictures of the interior of it or anything. Except for when the performance was on, I did take a couple of pictures during the performance, which in this vlog I will leave to the end. I'll put some pictures of the performance in at the end of the vlog, so you can have a look at what it was like. But yeah, you wasn't allowed to really record video wise. Photos were all right, but any videos were a little bit, don't do that. So yeah, I just took a couple pictures during the production. It was on. I mean, it was a good 2 hour plus show. And it was really good. It was a proper live band and everything. I always appreciate a live band rather than it just being like an instrumental backtrack. They were a decent band actually. But yeah, I've been to see Steve Steinman once before. I went last year actually to go at Bonus Arena, Hull Arena. Now it's called Connexin, which sounds bloody stupid to me. I don't know why they changed the name. It's a stupid bloody name. It's a new broadband internet provider that's coming into Hull called Connexin. So yeah, there we go. So that's why. But no, it was a good night. It was a good evening. It was a nice change because, like I said, I haven't been to the Hull New Theatre in absolutely God knows how long. Probably in my mid-teens, I'd say. Probably was the last time I ever went. So it's been a while. I've always been wanting to go back and check out some of the productions, because I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of theatre production, but the thing is, I've never really gone into it as much. So I'm saying that now, but if I went to go and see some good productions, my opinion might change a lot to the point where I really do appreciate what's going on. I mean, there has been some. I mean, I'd love to go to the West End if I had the money. I'd love to go to see some proper West End productions. And if I had even more money, I'd love to go to New York and check out some productions on Times Square and all that. The big theatre productions there. Well, no, it was a nice change. We didn't go too mad alcohol wise. We met up. What time did I go out? I think I met up with Smithy around about 4 in the afternoon. Go ahead, and so I had a little walk around town for a bit, and then we went to a pub called the Hop and Vine, which is a nice little independent pub. One thing about Hull is people give Hull a bad name, and to be honest with our city's got a bad reputation for a lot of reasons, but no, we do have some really nice independent pubs. So, well, just hanging on for dear life sort of thing. Unfortunately, a lot of the independent pubs and cafes and a lot of independent businesses in Hull have fortunately shut down, for the COVID situation, and constantly, they're not in a good financial position. But there is still a couple of them. There is still a couple proper independent pubs that create their own craft ales and craft ciders and everything, and they have a nice selection of like local produced ales and beers and bitters and stuff like that. And but yeah, so it's the pub called Hop and Vine, which is literally just literally on the road as you go up to the Hull New Theatre. And so we went in there and we met everybody in there that we were meeting up with, and had a few drinks before the show, and then had a couple at the interval and everything when the show was on, and that was that. And then we had a couple afterwards. Once we finished, we thought, oh, all right, we'll just go, and then everyone started to make their way home, and it was just me and Smithy at one point, and then we just got a taxi each and come home. But it was a nice change. It was a nice change of pace. Like I say, I've not been, because in Hull we actually have 2 theatres. Actually no. I think there's a third, which is mostly kind of like community theatre. What you call community theatre, where they kind of like they're where they kind of like show kids in how to do it all and adults. And then they do these kind of like what you call a little bit like independent kind of little shows and pantos and things. So we do have like a community theatre background, which is kind of that. But then we also have like 2 proper theatres, places. So Hull New Theatre's, I think the one, Whole New Theatre is like the one. That is our big theatre. And then we've got one called the Hull Truck Theatre, as well. But that one, it's more the Hull Truck Theatre. It kind of reminds me more of like Shakespearean sort of theatre. I mean, I've never been to a production. I can only go off like pictures and whenever it's been on the news or anything like that, for whatever reason. And yeah, Hull Truck Theatre is you're sort of kind of like obviously like in a circle, and the performance is sort of right in the centre of the room, more like. Instead of it being like the stage, at Whole New Theatre, the stage is set right far back, and then you've got, rows of seats, and then you've got upstairs seats, and then you've got your little boxes, window boxes, or you want to call them. You've got your little boxes in the corners. That to me is what I see as a theatre, big grand theatre like that. I think they call it the Circle. Yeah, the Circle, where we were sat. And then obviously you've got like Hull Truck Theatres are slightly different. It's more meant for independent programming, more meant for like experimentation, like experimenting with different things. A much more, I would say, it's a little bit more personal and a little bit more like I don't know. I don't know. It's a different way that it's done. It's almost as if you're part of the production. You're pretty much almost on the stage with them, kind of thing. That's so kind of how it's set up. But yeah, it was a nice change. Yeah, it was a nice change. I mean, obviously, we purchased the tickets. Well, the tickets were purchased last year, relative when the box office went on sale with them. And this was the Vampire Rocks thing we went to see by Steve Steinman. Obviously, I've been to see Steve Steinman before, when he was at Bonus Arena. He did his Anything for Love production. Basically, his Meatloaf tribute. So me and Smithy and another mutual friend of ours, we went together to go and see that, but that was at the Bonus Arena. So basically, yeah, we could say we've actually got another place that can actually house. It's more meant for concerts, but like I say, to be honest, any theatre, but arena, whatever you want to call it, they're all kind of based off the same principle, aren't they? Theatres and arenas, they're pretty much a similar kind of thing where, there's something going on in the centre and then you're seated around it, like, or near it. But yeah, so, so Bonus Arena, when we went to go and see Anything for Love, and I really enjoyed that. I thought that was fantastic production. And this Vampire Rocks thing's it's the fact this the last time he's doing the Vampire Rocks Ghost Train. He's been kind of touring and doing it for the past 20 odd years. And he's decided to finish it off, that version of it, but he is sort of continuing it, but it's a different name. Yeah, apparently he's doing the next one is called Eternal Love. Steve Steinman's Eternal Love, Vampire Rocks. So the Vampire Rocks thing is still going forward, but it's a new program. It's a new stage production. It's like new cast members, it's a much more of a grander scaled thing, compared to what he's been doing for a while. So yeah, Eternal Love's going to be taking over the Vampire Rocks program from coming up next, kind of thing. And the tickets are on sale for that now. That production's out in January next year, I believe. He has got another. He's got Anything for Love again is coming up later this year. I think around November. So November, is back in Hull again for Anything for Love, his Meatloaf tribute again, but that's again at a bonus arena, not Hull New Theatre. And then obviously that Eternal Love one is happening in January. So, but yeah, so it was nice. It was good. It was a good time. Playing some great music as well. Obviously, it's a rock thing. It's a play with integrated songs such as Queen, Meatloaf, AC/DC. Who else was in there? Bonnie Tyler. Some really great rock, proper classic rock, and a little bit of metal. Not over the top metal. It was more like hard rock, really. But I have seen in the past when Steve Steinman's done these, he has actually had like proper metal songs in there. Like they've had a couple of Metallicas, they've had a couple of Black Sabbaths, they've had Evanescence. I remember Vampire Rocks, where the music they were using was, they incorporated into it was a lot more heavier compared to, say, conventional rock, classic rock or whatever. But no, it was a good thing. It's the instrument. The band was fantastic. The band was really, really good. The singers were amazing, absolutely fantastic. Some of the singers in that were incredible. But yeah, it was a nice change. I would like to go to some more theatre productions, but like I say, I'm very finicky. There's certain shows I would love to go see, especially on the West End. But there's some stuff that probably won't interest me in the slightest, on the least. But like I say, that's everything, innit? Everyone's got their interests and everyone's got their things that they would love to see and things that they're not too bothered about. That's life, innit? But I'd love to go and see the Lion King stage play. The proper one, there's two. There's the Disney one, and then there's the more independent studioed version, which is apparently better than the Disney one, I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but there is two productions of the Lion King stage play. At least there was, anyway. What else is I can't remember now. It's gone out of my head, but there is a couple of things I won't mind to go and see. Big theatre productions. But yeah. But I'm doing good. I'm doing well in myself. I'm just chilling out today. No doubt today will be Saturday, the day of me uploading this vlog. I'm meeting up with Smithy again tonight. I thought we weren't going to bother because of obviously meeting up yesterday. We thought it was going to be like, just kind of reverse it. Meeting up on the Friday, not doing anything the Saturday, kind of that thing, just a reversal. But no, we spoke last night, but we're just going to do like a chilled, quiet, cheap thing tonight. But it's looking like I might be going to his for a change. So yeah, instead of him coming to mine, I'm going to try and see if we can get down to his. So, but I'll wait and see when I hear from the Smifter, what's going on with that. But yeah, but we'll see. But yeah, so I've just thought to just make this vlog, just talk about last night, about the show we went to go and see, the performance, and yeah, it was absolutely great. It was really, really cool. I'm glad that I managed to see that Vampire Rocks production before it finished. Smithy's been to see it nearly every year for the past easily quite a while. He's been going to Hull New Theatre to go and see that Vampire Rocks for many years. Um, so it's like it's not the first it's not his like first rodeo sort of thing going to see it, but it was my first time seeing the Vampire Rocks, and obviously I've also seen his Anything for Love as well, Meatloaf tribute one. So, but I'm definitely thinking I might go and see the Eternal Love one, because that's obviously supposed to be kind of what happens to the storyline of Vampire Rocks, and then Eternal Love supposedly meant to kind of be like the continuation, completely different sort of like much more upscaled stage production and everything. But yeah, so I definitely might go and see that when it's out. I think that's January next year, so we'll wait and see, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna relax. Probably might watch a film or something in the meantime while I wait for what's going on with the Smifter. Enjoy the rest of my weekend, and yeah, I think that's the plan, people. But anyway, so take care of yourselves. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. I'm not too bad in myself at the moment. I'm actually in quite good vibes, because obviously it was a good night last night, and also I feel my sleep pattern, not my sleep pattern, but I feel a lot. I don't feel as lethargic at the moment. The feeling of lethargic, or feeling lethargic, not much energy, and aching and everything at my shoulder, aching in my shoulders and my neck, and sometimes my back as well. Like when I wake up in the morning, and I don't know if I mentioned this oh yeah, I did mention it I'd mentioned it in a live stream, didn't I? I recently got a new mattress for my bed, and since getting that, I've had that now for 2 weeks now. I think that mattress, going into the second week, or we're in the second week, and that mattress, the new one, is brilliant. It really, really is. You can obviously, brand new mattress, so you can definitely tell the difference. Definitely tell the difference. It's very comfortable. It's supportive. I would say it's more a medium firm. I wouldn't say it's completely 100% firm, where it feels like you're just like sleeping on a concrete floor. But it absorbs everything. It absorbs all the different pressure points. It just seems to just take away all the pressure really, really well. And when I wake up, I'm not waking up as tired. Like I said, as lethargic in the morning when I go to work and everything, and I'm not as achy either. So it's certainly helping me out in that regard, which is a good thing. But I'm thinking I might get myself some new pillows as well. I might get myself a little bit more like firmer pillows to go with it, because some people, I've been told that I probably might need firm pillows, because I do have a problem with snoring. And sometimes my snoring's bad. It's worse sometimes than it is at other times. It depends, really. It depends of how I'm laid and my position when I'm asleep and everything as well. But I have been told that, to kind of, I do need a bit of like neck support a little bit more when I'm asleep. So like it helps with keeping my, keeping the windpipe and, breathing and everything. So it's all clear, just, when I'm asleep. So, but yeah, I've been told that, it might be a good idea to get some of like a firmer pair of, pillows. But I might see about some at some point. But right now it's not a massive has to happen right now kind of thing. But I will definitely do that. But yeah, so I'm very happy with my new mattress. It's certainly doing its job, and I feel better. I feel like I've got a lot more energy, and I feel not as achy. I don't feel old. I don't feel as old as I feel. Ah, man. Well, anyways, people, that is going to be today's vlog. I will be back for another live stream next Friday coming. Friday, yeah. So Friday coming, next Friday, whatever. Yeah. I will be back with another live stream, and we can commence those again every week. And I will be also doing the odd vlog here and there, straight upload as well as the live streams. But yeah, I've got my confirmation, my holiday confirmation for TF Nation, and also me and Smithy are thinking of going away in. Me and Smithy are thinking of going away abroad again, like we usually do every year now. At this point, we're going somewhere in Spain again, but we've actually kind of settled on dates for the dates for going out for the holiday, and I've put in 2 holiday requests, holiday forms, and they've both been accepted, approved. So I've got my TF Nation dates off, and I've also got this abroad holiday. We don't actually know of a destination yet. We've yet to even book it. We're hoping to kind of book it probably in March, sometime in March. Get it booked, and then from then on just start saving the spending money for it. And then obviously I need to save for a TFN as well. So I've got a lot to save for this year. Again, I'd love it if I could just come into a year where I don't have to save for about 5 things at fucking once. It's ridiculous sometimes. But anyway, thank you for watching. And I shall be back with more live streams and videos and vlogs and everything. So keep your eyes peeled, and thank you ever so much for your support on this channel and also my main channel, TF Nosy. Thank you very much for the support on both. And I shall hopefully talk to thee and see thee very, very soon. So take care of yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. And as promised, check out the pictures next of the stage play. Enjoy. Bye-bye.